Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today let's talk a little about something unusual, the Chinese Undertale AU community. Since I am not Chinese, unfortunately I will have to make do with the few resources I have, and the translations could be wrong or poorly done. So take with a grain of salt what I say in this and in the videos following this one about the various characters. I know the Zan's video was supposed to come, but it's taking longer than expected to make, so I decided to do this in the meantime. Today's subject is the beginning of the End Sans, which is, from what I've heard from some, the strongest Sans in the entire Chinese community. This character's backstory is quite confusing, and there's very little to talk about at the moment. There is an ongoing story, which sees Chara as the main character, but little has happened, and Sans, who is the character we are interested in, only appeared in one chapter. Despite this, Sans is defined as God of Gods, Lord of the Abyss of Nothing and Everything, and the origin of him, like this text, which I quote exactly as I translated, unknown and mysterious, an existence immersed in absolute nothingness, the Lord of the Abyss of Nothingness and Being, the only one that even the gods cannot understand, the Lord of Omniscience and Omnipotence. But he has shielded his own omniscience and omnipotence, becoming a traveler and story of that different world viewer and executive officer of the Abyss organization. Having said this, let's move directly to the character's powers and his scaling. This is where things get interesting. I have been sent entire pages of explanations on the transcendence of what appears to be precisely this Sans. There are many descriptions of this. In fact, Chara at a certain point in the plot reads a book about the world, infinity and the like, which should suggest Sans' strength, considering his role in the world. Furthermore, quoting the source verbatim, a crazy existence that absorbed infinite dark power and attempted to destroy the entire almighty universe, but was later killed instantly by the Lord of the Abyss. Seeing these huge pages of text, and some of you, hearing about CN community, will imagine some absurd powerhouse, but our dear, the beginning of the End Sans does not pass Multiversal Plus at tier level. All the explanations given are vague and poorly written. They're meant to make the character seem extremely strong, but they don't really scale him anywhere due to the huge lack of context, which makes his level Multiversal Plus. Having said that, it must also be said that the character has terrible writing to say the least. In fact, we can see that the character is written almost only for scaling. There are useless moments in the plot just dedicated to providing scaling information, such as the example of Chara's book seen before. But not only. The plot tries to be mature, sometimes pushing itself with adult themes, but executes them terribly and without any real logical sense, but just to look good. So not only is this character destroyed by virus for Opher in base form, but he is also painfully written. Having said that, I greet you all.
Hello folks, and welcome to the secret section of Female Alterna. Today I'll tell you a little about a couple of curiosities regarding the End and the origin Sans and future plans. Number 1. The point of view of the story is Chara's, who according to what was written in the wiki information, she is the wife of this Sans. Number 2. In the Chinese community, this Sans is very popular. In fact, there are videos of him against other characters such as those from Alpha Tale and some from other fandoms. And finally, last but not least, number 3. Alterna has taken an interest in the Chinese AU community, in particular the OP ones, so in the future, after some of the many videos promised at the beginning of the year, others like this will arrive. He's already got his eye on some interesting subjects, but that won't be coming for at least a month, and probably more, as he plans to do the Sans and Era videos first, then take a break for a few videos from Undertale, covering UGIO and more. Having said that, thanks for watching, see you next time.